Okay then, Helldivers, we are back and we have got a lot to go over today, and yes, this is video number 2 for the day, as we did report a new strategic opportunity and so much more that happened in this morning's video. We have got to report, though, some negative news on this strategic opportunity, as a lot of people will be sad to hear that outcome, but nonetheless, no stratagems are coming anytime soon. We're going to go through the information as Mitchmus has cleared up some stuff over on the Discord. We've also got to take a look at the way that it is that articles are writing up about the game, and a humbling message and an ask for help at the end. This one's incredible, so let's stay tuned to what's happening. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful like button, subscribe with post notifications turned on, it'd be greatly appreciated, and we'll give you another chance towards the giveaway. If you want to get involved with it, then just put a sad face down in the comment section below, because I know that I'm not the only one that is in a sad state after hearing this news. Nonetheless, let's see what's happening right now in Helldivers 2. So starting off, we had a new strategic opportunity this morning which took us to the automaton sector for 2 planets in particular, Beryllia 5 and Chopessa. Now these 2 planets had a significant movement on them, as they state that the weapon manufacturers are eager to help strike back against the gloom, and taking Beryllia 5, which is where the Emancipator exosuit factory originally was, will mean that there are some exosuit parts contained underneath there, and Chopessa will have some unexploded ordnance from the old galactic war, which could be repurposed for orbital munitions. So naturally, Helldivers all across the globe got excited about which planet to attack and whether they were going to receive a new mech or receive a new orbital stratagem, and unfortunately they got so excited that people started scouting the internet for different exosuits that they could obtain, such as this lumberer exosuit, which was mentioned 5 times over to me. Over and over and over. It was absolutely ridiculous, which was essentially a flamer mech suit with a 90mm cannon attached to it, which was bonkers, but it would have been so damn cool to have seen it through. Unfortunately, we've now had full reports coming in from the development team themselves, as our community manager Mitchmus states that there is no new stratagem. It's a little unclear, clearly, but it will unlock either an orbital or a mech from the existing pool for a future when you may need it more. Now, not only am I extremely disappointed, it leads me into 2 questions. The first one, why are we fighting now for a stratagem unlock to go across the entire fleet later? And 2, what is it that we're going to have to deal with later that means that we're going to have to re-prepare for stratagems to get extra access? This is the 2 questions that are now on my mind. It seems like a really weird strategic opportunity, because once we complete it, we're not going to receive neither the free mech nor the free orbital stratagem. So what is it that they've got in hand? We'll have to wait and see. But unfortunately, it seems that myself and a lot of other subscribers had actually read this completely in the wrong narrative. It's a shame, and the narrative team have apologized for it, and hopefully we don't come across these problems anytime soon yet again. But it is about time that we do have an option 1 or option 2 stratagem choice picking. It's been such a long time since we've seen anything like that, and I think that the community could need it now more than ever. As to see how the community reacted, they got damn excited. Posts like this were going up left, right, and center for the new mech versus new orbital, and pressing the buttons over on screen. It was just an absolute joke. I absolutely loved it, and the fun that we had from the streams and stuff was absolutely incredible. Nonetheless, though, there is some more that came off the back end of it. People were asking for stratagem launchers, flamethrower mechs, and even orbital gas barrages, and Mitchmus has at least responded, stating that he wanted a stratagem launcher on his mech as well. He's raised it with the team for us, so fingers crossed the team can start working on something with regards to that. And this is probably the perfect time to state that the game's radar has put up a really interesting article allegedly saying that we're able to bully Arrowhead into changes. As they put up an article here that was posted upon Reddit, people were laughing hard at this one, as it states Helldivers 2 players have successfully bullied Arrowhead into taking the rupture strain offline for 5 weeks while fixing the balance issues. All the complaining worked. Now, this is not only completely unfactual, I don't actually know where they've got this from. Some of the community were not happy about this, that is absolutely correct, but Arrowhead, if anything, are quite stern to their tracks and will always explain reasons as to why they've actually done something, but will generally do exactly as they think is best for the game. game and for the community. With regards to the Rupture Strain, there was some genuine issues for it, and they quite clearly needed a rework, and Arrowhead have taken it upon themselves to do that quite solidly after a really bad patch decision to make them pretty much a absolute tank against everybody. It was really, really odd, but they have decided to take them offline and work on them over the next 5 weeks. Fingers crossed they actually managed to get that one completed successfully, as it seems to be quite a problematic movement inside of the Gloom, which does tell me that the likelihood is we're not going to be diving deep into the Gloom for around 5 weeks, which is a really odd thought process for a arc story that revolves around it. Nonetheless, moving forward from that, we wanted to post up something because I saw a post go up on the Helldivers 2 Reddit page that received nearly 25,000 upvotes, and this one was quite a large one, mainly because I think of the story behind it. This right here was a Helldiver that was applying in for temporary leave from the front lines due to leukemia. Now, the community have jumped on a absolute bandwagon for this one and helping Brandon try and fight this absolutely awful disease, and so far has managed to raise 18,500 Canadian dollars. What I ask you guys as a part of the Cloud Nation is to try and do our part as Helldivers and support a fellow Helldiver in need right now. His target goal is of 30,000 total to be able to get the medicals that he needs to be able to support him in his fight against leukemia. This guy has definitely been through the ringer. If you want to know a bit more about him, then I'll leave the link in the description. But all I ask is that even if you've only got $1, just go ahead and help out however you can. It'd be greatly, greatly appreciated. Let me know what you guys think to everything in the comment section in today's video. Talking about the comment section though, the last video that we put up this morning, you guys went absolutely rampant with it, as I fully expected with the excitement of receiving a new stratagem. So unfortunately, some of these comments were not the top comments because everyone was stating what it was that they wanted out of the two. But if you want to get involved with the next video coming up tomorrow, hopefully, then make sure that you hit the comment section with something relative to this one and we'll announce it on the next. This first one right here states, I feel like mechs are just a gold mine that Arrowhead hasn't really touched. I would love to get a new mech, but even more, I would love to custom mechs. That would be awesome. Now, this conversation has run around the community for a very, very long time now. Being able to customize the arms on the mechs and change up the way that they look and the way that they function would be absolutely incredible. Having a flamethrower on one side, a ginormous shotgun on another would just work so damn well against the bugs that I feel like I would be able to run that thing all bloody day. Let me know though, would you want a new mech or would you want to be able to customize the one that you have outstanding? This next one states right here, please let this mech be a flame torture mech. I need that more than I need to live. Now, unfortunately for this dude, I hope you're okay, and please don't do anything rash, Shrouded Wolf, but unfortunately, there is no flamethrower mech coming to the arsenal. And finally, this one states, what I'd really like to see, if there's something new with the mechs, is to combine the two mech options into single stratagem, since you can only pick one mech per drop anyway, and then give players the ability to customize their mech loadout by selecting what arms they want them outfitted with, which is essentially exactly what we've just said. I think that it would be an absolutely incredible decision, and I think it could be something that we could see from the game later in the future. Customization will have to span through secondary armor, secondary weapons, and the armors first before they ever made their way to stratagems. But in the future, could there be room for customizable mechs? 110%. We'll wait and see how it is that it all plays out, but let me know what you guys are most looking forward to in the game right now. Thanks again for watching, guys. If you haven't already, like, subscribe. Appreciate your faces, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.